पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। नमस्ते गुरु।
Sri Ram.
जय श्री।
So we are just about to complete the fourth Prapataka of the first Kanda of Taittiriya Samhita belonging to Krishna Yajurveda. There are, as you see, we have seen in this particular section, there are 46 Prapatakas and Kandikas, and so wherein we have also seen the progress done in the Agnishtoma Yajna of the sacrifice, because among all sacrifices, Agnishtoma Yajna is important also. And the character of, because the Soma Rasa offer to various gods is an important aspect, because the gods like Soma Rasam and they added to that, they want also the clarified butter. So in the Upanishad, probably it is being pointed out, when the Paramatma has created gods, men, and all that creation, he assigned a Sargalokam for the gods and Martyalokam for the human beings, and Rakshasas are also there as a division of the Martyas. And when they demanded a separate place for them, they were offered the Patala Loka. So that way we see all the three lokas are being filled by most importantly the three categories of people. And what about their food? So far as the food is concerned, the food is being produced upon the earth because of the fatherly protection and affection and provision be given by the Akasham. And in the Sargaloka, in the Akashaloka, where gods are there, there are opportunities to prepare Amrutam, because Amrutapaha, they're all said to be they love drink Amrutam. So Amrutam is manufactured in heaven. And the ghee, because of the cows and all that, milks animals, the ghee is being prepared. So what earth products are there, all that is being sent to their respective gods as ahutis, as food. And Agni is the mediator. He will give taste for them. Whenever we remember gods, we have to feed them. To feed them, we have to put a dining table, and that dining table for the gods is the Yajna. So it is said that whatever that is offered in the Yajna, that will go to the gods, but whatever is spilled outside the Yajna will go to different people. That's why ordinarily you have to put the offering directly into the Yajna, into fire, and avoiding the spills. But anyway, whatever spilled around the Vedi need not be picked up and put back into the fire altar. So these are all some of the principles. And we have seen in this particular section Agnishtoma, where the carts load of Soma Valli being brought, and that is being prepared into a juice form with all formulas, and how the Soma Rasa can be prepared. So that formula also is there, and they add goat milk also into that apart from. So make the Soma Rasa quite palatable and tasty, but it's hard to like it. But anyway, and Tuppa will enhance the taste of the Somarasa, and which will be liked by the gods. So that after bringing that kind of Somavalli, they just make a pressing of the Soma leaves 3 times, Pratas Savana, Madhyandina Savana, and Sayam Savana. So these three Savanas will say that three Savanas will be a good occupation to all the Brahmins and people. So because whenever yajna is done, so you see the involvement of three people: Brahmana, Vaishya, Kshatriya. And Kshatriya is the Yajamana, Brahmana is the officiator or Ritviks, and Vaishyas are supplying all those necessary things. And Sudras also, they derive the benefit. That's why in Vishnu Sahasranamam, you observe how the Brahmins have been given or other caste people. Ultimately, it is said, Sudraha Sukham Avapnuyat. So ultimately, whatever activity of worshipping and pleasing the gods and getting the blessings from them and all other provisions, with all that, the Sudras will be very comfortable because they go and they work, they supply many things for the comfort of the other people in the society. So then we have got to go to a tree and make the prarthana and puja to the tree and cut a suitable branch of the tree and shape it and bring it into a yupa or a post, they call it as yupa stambham, and they bring it and plant it in the earth. And that Yupa Stamba Prarthana, Puja, and all that we have also gone through. And when everything is tied and get ready, then the offering will take place. And so we have more than 40 deities who are invited with their own mm, pedigree or with their own eminence and all that are the relations with others. And not single deity like that. All gods are independent or not. They are all dependent. For example, they come always together. Aswini Devatas or Indra with Maruts, and like that we see many gods are also associated so that all things go. Now I just have to read the last two kandikas, that is 1, 4, 46 to 3 and 4. With that 4, my version of the Taittiriya Samhita of the fourth Prapataka will come to conclusion, and we go to the fifth Prapataka soon, so that we will be able to meet the Brahmana in the Prapataka. Actually, when we are doing the Punya Vachana mantras on Wednesdays, the sentences are all formulas. So the mantras there are in prose. And as we see, that a few are picked up from the Taittiriya Samhita and Taittiriya Brahmana. And that is how the Ramakrishna Matha editors have chosen when they are selecting the mantras and giving to the public so that they can be better helped on their desk, from their desk. So now let us read that what 46 to 3 and 4 and understand how this section comes to a conclusion, grand conclusion. And also we have been noting that is Agnishtoma, means Agni plus Soma is they are very prominent deities who are being worshipped here. And Agni is more prominent. Soma is Valli, Soma is God, Soma is Rasa, and so on. So actually, if you look at the etymology, you see that Sa plus Uma, Soma, it becomes Sa is Ishvara, Rudra, Prajapati, Uma is the consort, and therefore there is a appeasement for the Dampatis also together whenever we think of the Soma. That's why Namasomaya cha, Rudraya cha, we begin like that. After saying that the Rudra is a Vastavya and Vastupaya. That is, Rudra is one inhabitant in our house along with us. And also, he is one who is able to take care of the house all the time. There is no rest or leisure for the for that Rudra. So, and immediately he becomes a Dampati, Somaya and so on. So now I am reading. Om Edigum Sabadhaha Pitaram na putraha Samanadaksha Avase Havante. Ottinapa Yadigum Sabadhaha Pitaram na putraha Samanadaksha Avase Havante Agne Rasena Tejasa Jatavedo Virochase Rakshoha Ami Vacharta Ami Rakshoha Ami Vachatanaha Apo Anvacharishagum Rasena Samasushmahi Payasvagum Agna Agamam Tammasagum Sruja Varchasa Vasuhu Vasupatihi Hikamasya Magre Vibhavasuhu Syama Te Sumatavapi Tvamagne Vasupatim Vasunam Abhipramande. So here we observe Putraha Pitaram na Sabadhaha Edagum Samanadakshaha Havante Avase Avante. So the children always regard the parents or the sons for the purpose of prosperity and food and all that. And now next one is the Agni, and Agni is one who is very much brilliant and shining highly. So you see the names as Rasena, Tejasa, Jatavedo, Virochase, Agni. Oh Agni, you are repeatedly they remind the gods their Mahima, because before you assign any work, you have to inform them why that kind of work is being asked at. So you notice that ಒಂದು ಅವಸೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಫುಡ್ಡು ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆರಿಟಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ಸು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅವಸೆ ಹವಂತೆ. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಫಲಾಪೇಕ್ಷೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರತ್ಯೇಕವಾಗಿ ಫಲಾಪೇಕ್ಷೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಕ್ವೈಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ದಟ್ ಹಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಸೈನ್ ಟು ದ ಭಕ್ತಾಸ್ he will definitely assign. So ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೂ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ the rakshana is the same. The same is being marked, talking about the character of Mahadurga Devi in the Durga Sapsati. All gods make a prayer to the Amma, saying that Amma, you are one who protect any and everybody irrespective of their devotion, and are in respect of their devotion. But generally you are a Visvajatshini, Visvarakshini. And who is Durga? Agni. Who is Agni? Durga. That is, they are all executive persons who are practical. Agni is practical. Durgamma is practical. And Adishakti Swarupini is practical. In a sense that whenever there is a need and expediency, then they will definitely oblige and be there to help us. That's why Agni also is here complimented as Jata Veda. That is, there is nothing not known to Agni Paramatma. He knows all those things. He has got two heads. If you look at the photograph of Agni as is designed, so you observe he is all in all. That is to say that he has got 7 tongues, sapta jihvaha. So 7 tongues and will have a lot of extension of things. Therefore, we are only having, all human beings have got 6 buds, taste buds in our tongue. But Paramatma Agni, innumerable, because he is said to be Sarvabhatshakaha, Sarvatma and Sarvabhatshakaha and Jata Vedaha. On the other hand, you observe he has got the goat as his Vahanam, as his vehicle. So goat also is like that, like Agni only. It will not exempt anything to eat. It will eat all things, all kinds of leaves and everything it eats. Therefore, the goat and Agni, they have almost the same. So anyway, here ಈ ಅಗ್ನಿ ಜಾತವೇದನು ವಿರೋಚಸೆ, ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಶೈನಿಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್, ತುಂಬ ಬ್ರಿಲಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಗ್ನಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಅಗ್ನಿ ಅಪಾನ್ ದಿ ಅರ್ತ್, ಸೂರ್ಯ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೈ, ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಬ್ರಿಲಿಯಂಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಸೇ ರೋಚನೋ ರೋಚಮಾನಃ ಅಂತ ಮಂತ್ರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಪುರೋಹಿತರು. ರೋಚನ ರೋಚಮಾನ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆ ರೋಚನ, ಆ ರೋಚಸ್ಸು ಅಂದರೆ ಕೀರ್ತಿ. ಆ ಕೀರ್ತಿಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿರುವ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಕೀರ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಿರೋಚಸೆ, ಹೈಲಿ ಬ್ರಿಲಿಯಂಟ್. ಹೌ? ರಸೇನ, ರಸ್ ತೇಜಸ. ರಸ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ವಾಟರ್. Rasa is the water, and rasa is the food. Rasa is the fluidity. So, and also tejas is the power. Tejas is the speed. Tejas is the heat. So both are important. Therefore, she said tejasa rasena, tritiya bhakti ekavachana. Vedic grammar is little different from the classical Sanskrit grammar. So in fact, we have to thank MacDonald, a Sanskrit professor, Bowden professor of Sanskrit, I believe. So he has written a book on the Vedic grammar. And classical grammar is different. And some may be same, but Panini, Patanjali, Vararuchi, and all these people are there. They are the Shabda Shastra Pravartaraha. Anyway, so here Tejasa Jata Veda. And moreover, not only that, Rakshoha Amiva Chatanaha. So Amiva andre infections, chronic diseases, and ಶಾರೀರಿಕ ಬಾಧಾಸ್. ಸೊ ಬಾಧ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಶಾರೀರಿಕವಾಗಿರೋದ್ರೆ ಆ ಶಾರೀರಿಕ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ವಾಚಿಕ ಬಾಧಾ ನಿವಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಗ್ನಿ. ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಅಗ್ನಿ? ನರಸಿಂಹಸ್ವಾಮಿ. And Narasimhaswamy with the Sahasrara Chakra, the Sri Sudarshan Chakra is strongly powerful. Therefore, and again he is the Manyu Devata, Agni. So when you talk about the Manyu Sukta, there also you understand Manyu is Agni, Manyu is Narasimhaswamy, Manyu is Rudra, Manyu is Indra. So that way you observe they have the power to remove our bodily infections and problems, physical illness. And again, Rakshoha. Raksha and Rakshasaru. Those who love himsa more, who love drinks, who love adharma. And these are all a class of beings who are Rakshas. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ರಾಕ್ಷಸತ್ವವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರೋದನ್ನು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಅಗ್ನಿ ಸಹಾಯ ಬೇಕು. Because Traigunya-janita Vedaha, Traigunya-janitaha Devaha, Traigunyodbhava-janitaha Manavaha. So the entire Prakriti is combining in the personality with the Sattva, Rajas, Tamo gunas, but the percentages will be at variance among people. That's why Pinde, Kalidasa says, Pinde, Pinde, Matir Bhinna. ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ ಈ ಮತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಗುಣಗಳು. ಜಾತಿ ಧರ್ಮಗಳು, ಸ್ವಭಾವಗಳು, ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ, ಅದು that all comes out owing to the kind of intelligence, kind of learning, etc., that the individual has had. Therefore, Jata Vedaha Virochase, and he's called Raksho Ha. Ha means killer. And Anvacharishagum Apaha Rasena Samasrushmahi. So Rasena, Soma Rasena. So water and also Somarasa is being mixed up and to increase the taste. And therefore it's one thing. And Agna Payaswagum Agna Agamam. Aya Agnideva, you are always a provider of food, provider of prosperity, provider of kirti. So he is called as a Payaswan. That is containing moisturization or fluidity or food also. Payaha means milk also. So here water and milk, these are the two immediate meaning. On the other hand also there is no, so Payaswan also means working. So he is an active Paramatma or God, and please come to my yagnam and see that his request is Samsruja Varchasa Ma. You observe, Ma is Ajamana, Ma is the Ritviks, Ma is the people. So the Makara there indicates the people who are trying to please Agni, perform sacrifice, and beget all kinds of benefits. Therefore, ನಮಗೇನು ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ವರ್ಚಸ್ ಬೇಕು. ವರ್ಚಸ್ means strength, ability. So actually we say that Agnihi, we make a prayer. Agnihi Varchaswan, Varchaswanaham Bhuyasam, Indra Indriyavan, Indriyavanaham Bhuyasam, Suryaha Bhrajovan, Suryaiva Bhrajovanaham Bhuyasam. ಯಾಕೆ ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Why should we do yajnas? We can remain simply like that. You can remain simply like that. But there should be some change and there should be some kind of elevation, some kind of activity. So ಈ ಕರ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ದವರು ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ. You have to go to office. All the 30 days punctually, then your salary packet will be full. Supposing you don't go sometime in that month, the boss will cut that particular day's salary and he give you a low packet. That's why people will say, especially factory workers, ದಿನ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಈವನ್ ರಜಾ ಹಾಕೋದು, ಆ್ಯಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಇಂಥ ಇಂಟರ್ಮಿಟೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the labha also will be less. That's why what is wanted is we should have the constant flow of varchas, indriya and bhrajas. So long we subsist these three things, we will be really lucky ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಸಂಸೃಜ ಅಂದರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಜಾಯಿನ್, ಯು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಮೀ ಪ್ಲಸ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. See, we are always looking at the plus. For example, as we see, God has given us charmam and also banna for the charmam, the color for the charmam. But what are we doing? We are covering that charma banna, the color of the skin, by wearing different colored dresses and different styles of dresses. And as a result, what is happening? And we are all adjudged by the texture, color, etc. of the clothing that we would wear. And that's why here the word samsruja means that you give that kind of fortune to be having the virtues with which I would be able to get rid of all these things, and I can become happier with aporasena, with water and the juices, hujamasu samasuchmahe. And anvacharisham. See, that is, I just don't do it only once, but I repeatedly worship you, Sar Jata Veda. ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊನೆಗೆ the next mantra tells you ವಸುಹು ವಸುಪತಿಹಿ ಹಿಕಮಸ್ಯ ಅಗ್ನೇ ವಿಭಾವಸುಃ ಸ್ಯಾಮತೆ ಸುಮತೌ ಅಪಿ ಸುಮತಾವಪಿ. We have to be under the good looks of Agni. So if at all we want to have Varchassu, Bhrajassu, Tejassu, Rasamu, సో ఇవన్నీ కావాలి అనుకుంటే మనం ఏం చేయాలి? దేవతల యొక్క గుడ్ లుక్స్లో ఉండాలి. దట్స్ వై ఇన్ భాగ్య సూక్తం ఆర్ ఎల్స్వేర్ భగ ఏవ భగవాగుం మే ಅಸ್ತು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ. ಭಗ ಏವ ಮೇ ಭಗವಾಗುಂ ಅಸ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಭಗದೇವತ ಧನದೇವತ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಭಗವಾನ್, ಹಿ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಅವರ್ ಭಗವಾನ್. ಭಗವಾನ್ ಶಬ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಭಗ ಅಂದರೆ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 32 ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ವರ್ಡ್ ಭಗ. ಭಗ ಶಬ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅರ್ಥಗಳಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ ಈ 32 ವೆಲ್ತ್ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಿ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜ ಸೇಸ್ 32 ಗುಣಮುಲುಗಳ ರಾಮನಿ ಸೇವಿಂತುಮುಗುರಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಸುಗುಣ ರಾಮ ಆ ರಾಮ ಈ ರಾಮ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಫೈನಲಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ನೇಮ್ ದಿ ನಂಬರ್. ಸೊ 32. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್ 32 ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಡೆಕ್ ಆರ್ ಎಂಬೆಲಿಷ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ರಾಮ ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಆ 32 ಗುಣಗಳು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅನಂತ ಅನಂತ ಅನಂತ, ದೇರ್ ಆಲ್ ವೆರಿ ಓಷನಿಕ್ ಇನ್ ದೇರ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದಟ್. But this Ananta Viryaya, Ananta Somyaya, Ananta. So we always have a prayer also is Ananta Virya, Ananta Kirti. So our Kirti in wall illa. There is no wall for the Kirti of the Paramatma. So we only make a wall for our convenience. Say that's why Sahasranama Stotram, Ashtottara Nama, Shatanama Vadi. ಸೊ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ? ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದಿ ಕೀರ್ತಿ ಪ್ರಾಮಿನೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೇವ್ ಅವರ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅದರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಲೈಫ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ human beings cannot completely sit before the God and keep on making prayers. They have got family, they have got children, they have got this, that, and all that. So everything he has got to manage, and therefore there is always a time allotted. What is the most important thing that that Rishis have given prescription is Araharva Sandhya Upasita. ಅಂದರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಸಂಧ್ಯಾಕಾಲ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮೂರು ಸಲ. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಪ್ಪ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸಂಧ್ಯಾ ವಂದನಂ. ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬೋ ಡೌನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಸಂಧ್ಯಾದೇವಿ ನಮೋಸ್ತುತೆ, ಸಂಧ್ಯಾ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ನಮೋಸ್ತುತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಸಂಧ್ಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆ ತರಹ ಆಲ್ ಋಷೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪುಟ್ ಇಟ್. Now in the that's why Sagum Sruja and Samasruchmahi, these are the two important verbs which will talk about the activity of the Yajamana and also the Rutvik and also those who gather there. So in fact there is a word index prepared by MacDonald in 2 volumes. If at all we want to note down what is the meaning, context, etc. of the word, because ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ವೇದಿಕ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. But as a Vedic student doing research and trying to find out more things about the mantras that are found in our Vedas and in successive literature, we have a lot of work. No Vedic student will say that I have done my job. Actually, PhD is only, or something, the degree in Vedic studies, whatever, it is only a formal passport. But by just having a passport, you cannot visit all countries unless you got the visa. So this way, we observe, we make a prayer that samasruchmahe and samsruja, and again in the next line, because you are just praising Agni. Yeah, you are not a ordinary Tom, Dick, Harry, Mary, but you are Surya Bhagavan himself, in a sense that you have all that human being must want, and even that beyond the wants of man. That's why if we have all wants and desires. In fact, I prepared one research paper, the wants and desires from the mantras of Rigveda. After some a good article, I think it came into was published long years back in the journal, research journal, yeah. And again, Yajurveda. So we cannot completely exhaust the human wants and desires. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ all wants are there, and the desires will be coming on installment basis to us. All desires don't come at a time, and they will be coming on installment basis, taking the time gap. So that's why Rishis have fixed up the Chamaka Adhyaya after making 180 namaskaras to Rudra. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Alinda start ಮಾಡಿ 11 ಅನುವಾಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಮೋ 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 ನಮೋ. You hammer the head of Shiva, Rudra and Rudrani. And in the next Chamaka Adhyaya, you have more than 600 desires all put together, put before the feet of Paramatma. Aya ಶಂಚಮೇ ಮಯಶ್ಚಮೇ ಪ್ರಿಯಂಚಮೇ ಕಾಮಶ್ಚಮೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಮುಂಡೇನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್, and Maya is the spiritual happiness and moksha. So Shiva is one Swarga Apavarga Mokshadaha anta. He will give you better life, he will give you heavenly life, and ultimately he will give you the emancipation. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಋಗ್ವೇದದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೇದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಳಿದಾಸ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಮನೋರಥ ನಾಮ ತಟಪ್ರಪಾತಾಹ ಅಂತ. ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎ ಸೆಡ್, our desires are installment basis. So tataprapataha manorathaha. Our desires will be coming, hitting the bank of the, and they are all like the waves. All waves you cannot attend. So waves will be constantly 24 hours in our mind. That's why we are prone to swerve from the normal behavior, good character, good conduct and all that. That's why in this line, you see, te sumatau api syama ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಅಯ್ಯ ಸುಮತಿ, ದೇವತೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಸುಮತಿ ಇದೆ, ಗುಡ್ ಮೈಂಡ್, ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ವೈಸ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಗಾಡ್ಸ್. ದೇವರಂಥ ಮನುಷ್ಯ, ದೇವರಂಥ ಕಣ್ಣು. ಅದು ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೂವಿ ದೇವ್ರ ಕಣ್ಣು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾನು ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಸೊ ಅದು ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಐ ಡಿಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, but that was there running in the States Theatre in the Kempegowda Road, I believe, when I was working in the Central College in the Department of Sanskrit, teaching the honors and MA students Sanskrit and etc. So ಇದು ಅಂದರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು, our good looksಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವಿದ್ದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ಲೀಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಆರ್ ಬಾಸ್, then he will give you preference. And he will not be pouncing on you for with one or the other small mistakes and doing some harm. Therefore, here in this line, Vasuhu Vasupatim Vasupatihi. So, Asya Agne Vibhavasuhu. Vasu is a house. Vasu is a thing, good, a commodity. And ಇಂಥ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡುವನು ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ Agni. That's why whenever you build a house, you will perform the Agni ಗೃಹ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ರಕ್ಷೋಗ್ನ ಹೋಮ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ರಕ್ಷೋಗ್ನ ಯಾರು ಅಂದರೆ ಅಗ್ನಿ. ರಕ್ಷೋಗ್ನ ಯಾರು ಅಂದರೆ ವಿಭಾವಸು ಸೂರ್ಯ ಭಗವಾನ್. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ವಸು ವಸುಪತಿ ಇಕಮಸ್ಯ ಅಗ್ನೇ ವಿಭಾವಸು. ವಿಭಾ ವಿಭಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾಂತಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿಭಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೀರ್ತಿ. So what exactly is the permanent wealth for a man? Question is that answer will be kirti. So adiraja yashobimbam adarsham prapya vangmayam tesham asannidhanepi nasvayam pasyanasyati ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. See, adiraja bimba, ಅಂದರೆ all rajabimbas, the history of ancient kings, Maharajas, Chakravartis, etc., their kirti is being reflected in the literature, and therefore, even though they are not present live now, but we are able to talk about Chandragupta Maurya, Vishwamitra Maharshi, Vishwamitra as an emperor, Vasishtha. So all these people, their kirti we remember, but not the individual. We have not seen somebody, a cinema actor, going to one important person, said, "We have not seen Rama, we have not seen Krishna, etc., but we are seeing you helping the whole nation and all people." So that is the kind of sentimental feeling that some people would entertain, appreciating the kirti that a man is able to acquire and all that. So here, Agne Vibhavasuhu Vasu Vasupatihi. And ultimately, ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸುಮತೌ ಅಪಿಸ್ಯಾಮ ತೇ. ತೇ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ ಬಂದರೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೀರ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದರೂ ದೇರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ. ದೇವರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಪ್ರದಕ್ಷಿಣಂ ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಿ ಯಾನಿ ಕಾನಿ ಚ ಪಾಪಾನಿ ಜನ್ಮಾಂತರ ಕೃತಾನಿ ಚ ತಾನಿ ತಾನಿ ವಿನಶ್ಯಂತಿ ಪ್ರದಕ್ಷಿಣಂ ಪದೇ ಪದೇ. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ಪದದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ತಾನಿ ನಶ್ಯಂತಿ, ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಕೌಟ್ ಡೌನ್ and you are getting reduced of the sins and you are growing into the purity and Shuddhatvam. ಆವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ the same idea comes into that we want to be constantly under the able supervision of you, O Agnideva. Sumatau api vibhavasuhu agne syama te. Te ಅಂದರೆ ನಿನ್ನ. Actually, it is an individualized prayer. అయ్యా నీ యొక్క మంచి మనస్సుతో, మంచి దృష్టిలో, సుదృష్టిలో మేమందరము ఆనందంగా ఉండాలి. మా ఇండ్లు బాగుండాలి. అవర్ హౌసెస్, అవర్ హౌస్మేట్స్, అవర్ ఇన్మేట్స్ and everything in the world should become really happy. And ultimately, it is openly declared here by saying Tvamagne Vasupatim Vasunam Abhipramande. See, Vasunam Vasupatim Agne Tvam Pramande. Pramanda is to have extra joy, enjoyment. See, if at all you want to enjoy your house, the house must give you health, wealth and prosperity. ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮನೆ ಮೇಲೆ ತುಂಬ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಕೂಡ ದಿ ಹೌಸ್ ಯು ಲಿವ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬ್ರೆತ್ಸ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು. ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಣಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಯಜುರ್ವೇದ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಏನಂದರೆ, ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಔಟ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ಗ್ರಾಮಾಂತರಂ ಬಹಿಹಿ, if you are going, when after locking your house, you have to make a prayer. ಏನಂತ? ಗೃಹಾಮಾ ವಿಭೀತ, ಯಜುರ್ವೇದದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಗೃಹಾಮಾ ವಿಭೀತ. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್, ಓ ಹೌಸ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಕೇರ್ಡ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಿ ಹೌಸ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. So children, when the master will go away, tries to go away, then they become disturbed and they come and cry. So here, literally, the house is a child, and so you have got to honor and say that Ma bibhita, don't you be scared, and I'm going out, I'll come back to you. That's why ಪುರಂದರದಾಸರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದರೂ ಏನೇ ನಮ್ಮೂರೇ ವಾಸಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯೇ ವಾಸಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ವಸೂನಾಂ ವಸುಪತಿಂ ಅಗ್ನೇ ತ್ವಾಂ ಪ್ರಮಂದೇ. O Agni, you are the Lord of the house, and whatever vasu that I have got in my house, your Godrej Birwa, your computer, your dining table, your kitchenware, etc., that must be quite usable and appreciable. And then, as long as no repair comes to the articles in the house, it is a pramoda. Pramande is the personal first person singular, and then enjoy. So mande, pramande, praseshena mandamahe, or we are going to enjoy. That's so pramande. And finally, you have got in this 46th third mantra, and now there is a prayer also being given to the Yajamana, and at the same time to the Ritviks and the people who have gathered there, the yajna, and also the one, any yajna anywhere performed will have a universal benefit. Rajan adhvareshu tvaya vajam vajayanti vajayanto jayema abhishyama prutsu sprutsuti martyanam tvamagne vajasadamam vipravardhanta sushtutam sanorasva suviryam. And then actually we don't know what we want, but all that you want is being marked by our Veda Rishis. ಏನಪ್ಪ ನಿಂಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ದಿ ಗಾಡ್ಸ್, ದಿ ಋಷೀಸ್, ದೇ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಟ್. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅನ್ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇರೋ ವಿಷಯ ನನಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲವಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಇದು ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ ಅರಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಬಂತು, ಅರಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆನೇ ಇದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, because I come to know it. Similarly, some fellow was telling, I told him that, sir, you do this puja, you will get transfer. He did puja and came. Then he came, then he got the transfer order. But before that, when I said that you are going to get transferred to Bengaluru from that place, he wanted very much. Then he said, ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ವಿಧಾನಸೌಧದಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈಗ ಯಾರನ್ನೂ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಸುದ್ದಿನ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎ ವೀಕ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಹಿ ಗಾಟ್ ದಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಎನಿವೇ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇವ್ರು ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಗ್ನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಧ್ವರೇಶು ರಾಜನ್ Srajantamadhvaranam. So in the very first sukta, second mantra probably, Agni is being complicated of Rigveda, saying that Rajantamadhvaranam, who is prominently shining forth in all sacrifices, Agni. Because without Agni, no sacrifice can be done. And Tvaya vajam vajayantaha jayema. So, because of your support and blessings, we have to obtain victory. Jayema. Adu yenu vajayantaha vajam tvaya. We want, having been I mean, giving you large number of ahutis and pleasing you very much. May we be also have that kind of vaja and at the same time successful benefit in all those things. And second benefit ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಮರ್ತ್ಯಾನಾಂ ಪೃತ್ಸು ಅಭಿಷ್ಯಾಮ. That is Martyanam, all human Rakshasas, enemies that are hell, that are troubling us, them all over them also we'll have a jayam. So that's why we always first compliment for Durgamma or Agni is Jaya. Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini. So Swaha Swadha Namostute ಅಂತ ಕವಚ ಸ್ತೋತ್ರಂ ಆಫ್ ದುರ್ಗಾ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮ್ಮವಾರಿಗೇನು ಜಯತ್ವಂ ಚಾಮುಂಡೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಜಯ ಶಬ್ದ ಜಯಕಾರ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಶಿ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಿಕ್ಟೋರಿಯಸ್. ವೆನ್ ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ವಿಕ್ಟೋರಿಯಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟೆಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮರ್ತ್ಯಾನಾಂ ಪೃತ್ಸು ಅಭಿಷ್ಯಾಮ. We just try to drive away all those human enemies in us. In other words, what are the human enemies? Every human being has got enemies, internal. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. So, Yajna is also a spiritualistic benefic activity, although it is able to give us large number of material benefits, whether you asked or not asked. So the purpose of Paramatma is to benefit their Shishya. So in Lalita Sahasranamam you come across Bhakta Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakta Vasya, Bhakti Vasya, and ultimately Bhayapaha anta ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಹೆಸರು. ಸೊ ಭಯ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಅರ್ಥಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಭೀತಿ, ಭೀತಾತ್ ಭಯಂ ಜಾಯತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಭೀತಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸ್ಕೇರಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಎನಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಕೇರಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಸ್. Even if somebody comes to become friends with you, we are all scared how he would be like. When Vibhishana came for friendship with Rama and Sugriva and hanging in the sky for approval to land, then all people were not positive to allow him to land on the Rama Kshetram or Sugriva Kshetram. But Rama took a bold decision. Independent of Hanuman's information, hypothesis gave, okay, ask him to land. So the green signal was given to Rama, to Vibhishana by Rama, and that was his pure personal decision. And nobody can say no. So Daivagna, Rajagna in general is undebatable, unquestionable. Therefore, that was the one that. So here also you observe that this Martyanam, Martyanam Prutsu Abhishyamaha Jayema Vajayantaha Jayema Kim Jayema Vajam Jayema. So I think a few more lines are there. We are spending a good time on each mantra and also each word, because the Veda Shabda Arthagalu Tumba different ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. That's why there are number of commentators. There are number of people who are not satisfied with Veda Prakasham, because Surya Kantike Trupti ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? That is immense, Anantam, and the Brajas. So I think the remaining 7 lines will complete it in next class. So thank you very much. Om Swasti. So anyone please repeat. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu. Sarvam Sri Matrucharanaravindarpanamastu. Sri Veda Purusha Asirvadostu. Om Tat Satu.